Hi Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your monthly reading for September 2022. I am going to take a quick second just to remind you that this is a general reading and it may not resonate with everyone. Also keep in mind that the monthly readings are a little bit predictive in nature, so if it's not resonating with you right now, it might resonate or the events might unfold in the next few weeks. Also, I will be giving away another free tarot reading, personal tarot reading. So if you are interested in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that like button and drop me a comment, and I will be happy to put you into that drawing. All right, so let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer? Okay, so you guys are starting out with the Four of Cups in the reverse, and it is crossed by the Queen of Pentacles. What happened in the past is the Chariot. Okay, so I do feel like you may have been dealing with somebody that wasn't recognizing what you were bringing to the table. And they are now having to recognize it. They're having to see it. But it's because you've decided to move forward here. Your past actions, you have the Chariot. It took a while for you to do this. I can see that you struggled. You were a bit at the crossroads. You were antsy to move forward. But you just didn't quite know which way to go, where to take this, right? And in the meantime, so you decided, right? And in the meantime, this person that you were dealing with who just couldn't seem to see you, for some, it was because they wanted to put you back into a third party. For others, it was they were just looking at problems or issues that they were having. Now they're having to kind of change up there. They're having to acknowledge that, hey, you know what? My Cancer person has it going on, because it's crossed here with the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles is someone who really has it going on. They are good with their money. They're stable. They're a good mother, their wife, or, long-term connection material. I mean, it's somebody who just, they're having to acknowledge that you're all that. And yeah, and I think that they're a little upset with themselves. Now, why all this is happening is because of the Six of Swords. Well, somebody decided to move forward. What's on your mind is the King of Wands. Now, the King of Wands, you could be thinking about a fire sign, which would be a Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, or it could just be that you might be focusing and thinking about business type of energies. It could be that you are thinking of taking action about something as well. We'll clarify to see. What's coming that you may not see in the month of September is the Four of Swords in the reverse. Now, this is a great amount of healing and possibly communicating with somebody after this healing energy has taken effect for you. So let's see how you're showing up, Cancer. You're showing up as the Emperor in the reverse. So you may be, you might be showing up as being a little controlling for some of you. Or it could be that you feel that things have spun out of control in your life. You feel like you need to gain control in your life, and that you just haven't quite gotten there. Some of you are trying to figure that out. Now, the energy coming towards you is Temperance in the reverse. So this is somebody who has kept an eye on you, even though they've acted like they have not, but they're not very well balanced. This is somebody who's not in balance. And they're not, this is not somebody healed. They're emotionally imbalanced. Spirit's advice is a Seven of Swords. So there's either something deceptive here that you're being warned about, or it could be that Spirit is telling you to avoid something or someone. So we'll clarify to see. Let's see your outcome. In your outcome, we have the Queen of Wands reversed and the Queen of Swords reversed. Oof. Two queens. Interesting. So, if you're thinking of a person, if it's a person that's on your mind, you may be deciding that you're not a good match, but you might be deciding you're not a good match for someone else as well. You may be deciding not to engage in a relationship with anyone. For others of you, what I'm seeing is that you're deciding not to take action, especially if you're thinking of doing something, taking action of some sort. By the end of the month, you're just going to be maybe a little bit angry. Your energy might even be a little cutting. And I see that you are going to decide not to take action at all. So we'll have to see. It can also be that somebody has cut out a third party. Air sign energy as well, because we've already discussed the energy of fire sign, but air sign would be Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. All right, so bottom of the deck is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Now this is underlying energy, and what this is telling me is, Cancer, that there is a broken contract possibly. This could be, this doesn't necessarily have to be with relationship, because remember, we take whatever comes in our monthly readings, and so there could be contracts that have been broken that's underlying all of this. It could be spiritual contracts, it could be soul contracts, or it could be an actual contract. And if it's an actual contract, be careful, because Spirit's saying there's something here that's a bit deceptive. I feel like your money is looking pretty good right now, because you're showing up here as the Queen of Pentacles. What I will also say, though, is there's entirely too many queens in the mix. There's too many women here. You've got 3 out of 4 queens, and the only one that's not here is the water sign, and you're a water sign. Very interesting. Now, it's possible that you are showing up as each of these, but we'll clarify. Let's look at this. I am seeing a broken contract of some sort. I'm also seeing the energy of somebody not being very cooperative. It could be with regard to work. It could be with regard to connection, relationship. But I'm seeing that there's an energy here of someone who is not being cooperative. So just be careful. All right, so let's clarify. Spirit, why is the Four of Cups in reverse? Somebody is realizing that they missed an opportunity with you, Cancer, and I think they're sitting in regret. We have the Four of Wands, and we have the Seven of Cups. So for some of you, this person may have been in a connection and they tried to treat you as an option. For others, what I'm seeing is that you have options here. This person may not have treated you, you know, well. Now there's a missed opportunity, and you may have an option of going into another connection, and this person is aware of it. And I can tell you now they're not happy about it. Yeah, they're definitely not happy about it. They feel that there's been a missed opportunity here. Somebody is definitely in regret. They feel that they should have, you know, snapped you up before, and they didn't. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Okay. Where did we have this? Yeah, there's the Four of Swords in the reverse again. Now that's coming in September. So Four of Swords reverse and the Page of Wands. Yeah, you're going to hear from this person. They're going to send you something small. It's going to be something small. It's communication. You've got communication coming in. Now, it could be you communicating, but I feel like you're going to hear from them because, and it's going to be right about the time that you've healed and you've decided that you are interested in moving on into another relationship. And about that time is when you're going to hear from them. Let's see why the Chariot is here in the past. Yeah, because you sat at this crossroads for a long time, waiting to see which way you should go. Should you move forward? Should you not? And I think that right about the time you decide, okay, I'm healing. I haven't talked to this person in a while. I'm finally healing, and I think I'm ready to, you know, get out there. And you may have even met somebody. Then here they come. All right. Five of Swords, King of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so if you're thinking about this King of Wands, if you're thinking of, and it doesn't have to be a fire sign, guys. It could be somebody that is just acting like a fire sign. Now, the King of Wands can sometimes be a little bit of a player. So, you know, they could be encompassing the King of Wands energy. Yeah, they could be encompassing the King of Wands energy. And they're on your mind. But now I'm seeing in the past that you were trying to decide what to do. And you had a lot of conflict as far as what to do. You do see this person, though, as being wishy-washy and, you know, full of ego. This is somebody I think that is just, they don't do what it takes to make the relationship work. And they're kind of egotistical. They are all about themselves, whatever's good for them. But I know that you had some conflict. You weren't sure what way to go. And I think that because of the conflict, you may have lacked action for a while. But I do think that you now have options. Let's see why the Six of Swords. And if you don't, you will in September. Why is the Six of Swords here? Now, this is why everything is happening. It's because somebody's getting away. Somebody's like picking up and taking off. Taking everything that's theirs and leaving in the middle of the night and saying, I'm out. I'm gone. And the fall time frame is very important here. I would say more likely, for some of you, it's going to be more likely to be November is what I'm feeling. but it could be September, October, or November. Definitely a fall time frame I'm seeing. And there it is. Four of Cups. See, it's in the reverse here. And now you're looking at it differently. So while this is happening is because somebody took you for granted. Somebody couldn't, you know, see what you were offering. They couldn't look and acknowledge this cup of love because they were too busy being an idiot. They were looking at everything but. And you waited around for a very long time with the Hangman. You waited and you waited. You put yourself in that suspension. And then one day you were like, you know what? I think I'm done here. I'm looking at this differently. And so and if this hasn't happened, you will. It's the enlightenment. You've become enlightened. And once you're enlightened, that's when you're going to sneak away. That's when this person's going to say, oh, what happened? Where's my Cancer? Where's my Cancer person? And then they're going to reach out because they're going to be like, oh, my Cancer person is everything. You know, they're a good father or a good mother. They're, you know, good with their money. They're stable. And what was I thinking? But see, you've already seen the light because they were sitting around and they're going to realize it's a missed opportunity. Now, you are thinking about this person. So let's see what you're thinking about this person. There's that Queen of Swords in the reverse again. That's in your outcome as well. All right, so we have the Page of Cups reversed, and we have the Queen of Swords reversed. Again, that fire sign and air sign energy. You could have somebody with both air and fire in their chart too, and maybe a little water. But what I'm seeing is that you've pulled back from this person and you're kind of pissed off at them. You may see them as a player. You may see them as immature, and you've pretty much cut them out, or you're thinking of it. These are your thoughts. So if you haven't cut them out, you're thinking about doing so. You don't even want to hear what they have to say. Like emotionally, you're like, I don't care. Like I'm not giving you even one speck of my attention or my heart, my emotions, you know. And this person's going to come forward wanting to talk to you. I don't think you're going to even want to talk to them. The Queen of Swords in the reverse is known as the bitch card. So you might kind of be bitchy towards them. And they kind of earned it. Although you probably shouldn't do that. I mean, everybody's learning. So, I don't know. There I go, getting soft. But in any event, yeah. And it's just not nice. It's a reflection of who you are. So, you know, treat everybody well. In any event, you don't have a high opinion of this person right now. I can see it. And I feel like when they take action, you're not going to be invested in hearing what they have to say or, you know, offering any emotion to them. Let's see what's happening throughout September. Spirit, show me why the Four of Swords is in reverse. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right, let's see. So we have the King of Pentacles reversed. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Lovers reversed. We have the Ten of Wands reversed. Chariot reversed. Two of Pentacles. The Star reversed. Three of Swords, Five of Wands reversed, and again with the Three of Pentacles reversed. So that's your underlying energy, and that's how you end the month. So I do see you entering into the month. I see you entering into the month single and healing from a broken relationship. A relationship that lacked a foundation. So it would have been somebody that you felt was your equal. You felt that they could have been your partner in life, your second half, as it were. Not that anybody's a half, but you get what I'm saying. And so you're healing from that. You do feel very hurt, and I can see it. So the first week or so, I see you healing from this and putting it behind you, beginning to put it behind you, still hurt. Definitely don't see eye to eye with this person. But you're getting past it. You're getting over this. You're resolving these problems and healing. And so this is where I see you in the first 2 weeks, actually, of September. Still a little stuck, though. Still feeling a little bit stuck in trying to resolve these problems. Still thinking about this person. Still thinking about the connection, because it was a strong connection. But healing and resolving problems. So about the middle of the month, you do find some balance here. And I see a decision being made. It's a decision to bring in balance. Or at least you have a decision that you need to make. And I do see you balancing things out. I also see about the 3rd week of September, you're going to get very busy. So you're going to be juggling a lot of things. So be aware of that, because if you're going to be juggling a lot of things, it could be financially you're juggling things, because there could be a loss at the beginning of September. There could be a financial loss at the beginning of September, and it's going to cause you to have to be careful with your money, but you're going to resolve that. You'll put that behind you, and you'll work it out. But it's going to keep you from doing some things that you want to do, particularly with travel. And you may have to juggle your money a little bit more than you normally would have through the month of September. With regard to relationship, though, I see you having a decision here by the 3rd week of September. And I do see you bringing more balance into your life, still healing and trying to balance out your emotions, though. And the decision has to do with, being able to heal this pain, being able to heal the painful connection. I do see you coming out of conflict, though. I do see you coming out of conflict with the person that you had this painful experience with. And there was conflict with that person in the past. So I see the conflict ending. You will resolve that. You feel that it needs to be healed. So by the end of the month, I do see you healing that and resolving it, coming out of conflict. I'm also seeing that you may be presented with a choice by the 3rd week, and that being presented with that choice is going to cause that emotional imbalance. The choice is going to include a third party, though, and you're going to turn that down. You're not going to be put in competition with anyone else. So if this person is coming back, I feel like they're coming back in, but nothing's changed here. And that's why your energy is so cutting here. That's why you're like, I will cut a bitch. That's why. It's because nothing's changed. They're coming back in with the same energy. And you are going to hear from them because they feel you. If they don't know definitively that you're moving forward, and some of you may not even be moving forward with another person, although you do have options, but you may just be moving forward from this connection. They feel it energetically, they feel it. And they're going to come back in, but they're coming back in with the same energy. There's third-party energy still. And I think you're going to say, no, I'm not having it, because you're not going to be put in competition with anyone. So you'll realize that there is still no foundation. There wasn't a foundation before. There's still no foundation, and you're gonna deny this person. Let's see your energy. Why is the Emperor in reverse? All right, we have the Strength card reversed. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you feel that this is out of control. You may fear that there is a wife or a you may fear that there's a wife or a baby mama or another person involved. You have that fear. So particularly if this is a twin flame connection, when they come back in, they're going to be coming back in a low vibration. And I feel like you're going to recognize that, Cancer, and you're going to be questioning them because you have a fear that they still have somebody in their life. And you're going to stand your ground and you're going to demand the truth. You're going to have this conversation and you're going to get the truth. You will get the truth, but you're going to stand your ground. You're going to let them also know that you're not going to be put in competition and you're not going to be fighting outside parties. Yeah, you're just not. So you're standing your ground. Even when things appear to be out of control, you're going to be standing your ground and doing so with great clarity here as well. You're very clear about what you want. You're going to stand in your truth, and I feel like you're unshakable, even though you do have some fears, and you may fear that things are spinning out of control in your life. In reality, you standing your ground is bringing stability. Let's look at their energy. Temperance is the card of Sagittarius. So Sagittarian is very strong. What is Temperance here? All right, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. Queen of Wands reversed. Now that's in your outcome. And the Four of Coins reversed. Yeah, they're not happy about this. They're coming in, they're not balanced, they're not emotionally balanced, and they I feel like they are not doing what it takes to release themselves from something that they're tied up in. I don't feel like they're being quite honest here, because what they're coming in saying is your fear is that there's someone else involved. They're going to come in and say, I've freed myself from that. You're not the other person. I've let that go. I've released all of that. I don't think they're telling the truth, because that's not what I'm seeing in the cards. And that's not what you're feeling either, but you're going to get the truth. I don't buy it. I also think they're having money problems. They're having some financial problems here. And those financial problems are caused by a lack of action. Ooh, somebody just got out of jail. Somebody just got out of jail. Yeah, they owe money. But I just feel like this person is not telling you the truth. They're going to come in and they're going to tell you that they've freed themselves from a situation, that you are not the other woman, that there is no one else. And they're not going to tell you either that they've got financial problems, but they're going to tell you they've let someone else go. And I'm not buying it. And Spirit is saying there's the Seven of Swords. So let's see why the Seven of Swords is here. All right, so you have the Nine of Coins reversed. You have the Five of Coins. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, Spirit is saying there's something deceptive, and it's that you've got somebody here that is not single. They're pretending to be single. The deception is someone is not single. Your advice is to leave them in the cold, to let them go. And then things will move in your favor. Things will move in the right direction for you. It's a warning. You're being warned that this person is coming in exactly what your fear is, and exactly what I'm seeing in the cards. Spirit is telling you point blank, this person is acting single, but they're not single. Leave them out. Leave them. Let them go, if you want things to move in a good direction. So let's look at your outcome. All right, you have the Page of Swords reversed. There's that Emperor in reverse. Now that's your energy. And we have the Fool. Yeah. Okay, so Cancer, there's something you don't know. There's something you don't know, and that's why things feel out of control. If you are dealing with somebody that you're in a twin flame connection, there's something you don't know about this person who's coming back in. You're feeling that low vibration, though. They are not in a high vibration, and you're sensing it. You're feeling it. They are fearful of losing you, and they're not coming in truthful. So it's going to piss you off. It's definitely going to piss you off. So there's something you don't know, and there's a need for you to take control of the situation, and I feel like you are. I feel like you're going to. I feel like with the Fool here, you're going to take a new beginning, but I don't feel like it's going to be with this person. because I see you think about this person a lot, but you're pissed with them. You're pissed off. And I feel like you're going to take a leap of faith in your own direction, not with them. You're not choosing them this time. You're choosing you. You have options in love, but I don't see your decision being about someone else. It's about you. So, and I think that you don't want to talk to them. You don't want to offer feelings and emotions to them. You don't want to hear what they have to say. I don't feel like you are making any move in the direction, and you're kind of pissed off with them. And maybe that's what you needed in order for you to move in the direction towards you. So your perceptions here are right on cue, because Spirit is saying there's something deceptive here. So it's almost like it's a test. All right, bottom of the deck is the Two of Swords, and there you have it. This is yet again a decision. You're going to be placed in the situation where there's a decision. I figure it'll be around the 3rd week or so. And I feel like you're going to choose you. Yeah, you're not happy with this person. Ultimately, you're going to choose you because there's no foundation in this connection. They just don't want you moving forward without them. And Spirit is telling you, if you want things to change for the better, don't buy into that. All right, I'm going to pull an oracle card. All right, you have Azurite. Oh, this is beautiful. Deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote the time and energy towards therapeutic care. That's exactly what I said. You're choosing you. Yeah, it's beautiful. So move forward here, Cancer. I think that this is a good reading for you. This has been difficult. I've followed you guys for a while, and this has been a rough road for a lot of you. And you know, the heart wants what the heart wants, and it's difficult. I do get it. So, especially for those of you in a twin flame connection. So, if you are in a twin flame connection, let me just say that you moving forward and focusing on you, it will not guarantee healing for the other person, but it will guarantee healing for you. And that's all you are required to do. Everyone has free will, but it will make you literally magnetic because your vibration is going to raise. And as your vibration raises, you're going to bring in higher vibrational people, experiences, everything. And it's just going to, your life is just going to improve more and more. Now, because of the twin flame dynamic, it will actually encourage them to do the same. They can accept or deny. It's really up to them. But you will not be penalized for someone else's decisions. So, anyway, I do hope that this has been helpful. And if you are interested in the personal tarot reading giveaway, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, hit that thumbs up button, and be sure to drop a comment. Until I see you in the weeklies, namaste.